Hello, everyone. I got a new beer to me, Intergalactic Warrior from Toppling Goliath. They've been shipping these out here real quick. This is canned 9 days ago, all the way from Iowa, even though the best by date is very far from now. It's January 30th. It's 6.2% alcohol, which is what I believe Pseudo Sue's original strength was. There was some time when I bought it at that strength, and that's what the Mosaic one, the Mosaic IPA is at. But this uses Galaxy and Warrior hops. Haha, surprise, surprise. So Galaxy, everyone knows that one, but Warrior, kind of a more old-fashioned American hop. But back in the days of intensely bittered hops, or hop IPAs, Warrior was often thought of as a bittering hop, but still kind of is, I think. Along the lines of Columbus and Chinook and Magnum, high alpha acids. I guess the brewery that's always used a lot of this is Dogfish Head in their Minute series. So I'm expecting this one to be pretty potent, in your face, citrusy, bitter, but we'll see how the Galaxy expresses itself. I always feel like I'm taking a little bit of a gamble with Toppling Goliath, because you never know if it's going to be hazy or chunky. I guess I haven't had a really chunky one in a while from them, but I did get the most recent batch of Galaxy dry hopped Pseudo Sue that seemed like it was developing some diacetyl, which wasn't nice. And this one is not ultra hazy in the glass. It actually looks a lot like Nugmo, which they released over the summer, and that one's pretty good. That was a brand new one. Had this looking pretty good. I'm smelling very good things, actually. And yeah, it's interesting how some of their beers are super hazy. Sometimes they're kind of medium like this. And a couple times I've gotten ones that were kind of clear with chunks. Like the Twisted Galaxy I got a year ago, I think, had a bunch of tiny chunks. This one is looking and smelling good so far. Yeah, that is not bad at all. I'm getting Galaxy for sure. It's got not too much of that menthol quality. Some definite fruity, almost kind of purple drink thing. I noticed that little bit of that in the Galaxy Pseudo Sue also. But also, tropical pineapple. Yeah, this is not quite as intense and in your face as I thought it may be. I mean, it's a very nice aroma, but Galaxy can just be a coarse hop. It's kind of a weird way to put it. And Warrior, high alpha acid, old fashioned bittering hop, and that head is settling into a nice thick soapiness. What else is going on there? Guava, pineapple, underripe pineapple, melon maybe. Well, there's a little bit of a sugary thing going on. Maybe peach rings. Wow, smelling really good. Yeah, that is nice. And I don't think I noticed any hop creep. That's what people talk about with these extremely dry hop beers, how that amount of hops that are used late in the process can lead to diacetyl developing. This is a little nerdy, but all those hops can actually have some enzymes in them that make the malt more fermentable, and then all the yeast and stuff in there with these enzymes will ferment a little bit more, and with a little bit of fermentation comes diacetyl, butter flavor, and I think that's what happened with their batch of Galaxy Pseudo Sue, but this one I don't think so. But only 9 days in the can. It may happen still. Probably not though. Oh yeah, now I'm getting more of that really spicy, near menthol quality from the Galaxy, but it's green. That's how a lot of people describe it. Pretty full body for 6.2. Not thick and soft or anything like that, but damn, it gets a lot of aroma and flavor in a beer of this stature. And no chalkiness, no hot burn. Yeah, it seems like it's a quality of their yeast in a way. It brings out this purple drink thing. Maybe it's almost reminding me of, yeah, actually, I think it might remind me of the Alchemist yeast. And also maybe their use of the Warrior hops, because the Alchemist make their beers a lot bitter, more bitter than your standard New England hazies, because they aren't really those. This one is 60 IBUs. It's not that explosively bitter, but a lot of breweries are making hazy IPAs these days, so they say are like very, very little, single digit IBUs. And the head's sticking around pretty well. This is a good batch of Toppling Goliath for sure, even though it's not super duper hazy, but it's coming through. Yeah, and the Galaxy is taking over my face with green hoppiness for sure. And I wonder if it's the Warrior hops and a little bit of their yeast quality that it's bringing out some stone fruit esters, but it's these weird candy-like notes that remind me of like Tootsie Roll, like a generic weird sweet candy flavor Tootsie Roll purple drink. Wow. And if you like Alchemist beers, maybe this is a little bit closer to Fogelbanger than Heady Topper, because Fogelbanger uses Citra and Mosaic, which are, sexy new tropical hops just like Galaxy, but the Galaxy and the Warrior together do give you some pithy citrus bitterness, but then there's still plenty of tropical stuff and stone fruits happening. And the finish reminds me a lot. Like maybe it's halfway between Fogelbanger and Heady Topper. This is a very good beer. Let's pour in the bottom and see what happens. And it's interesting that it seems like it's their, sort of medium haze beers that I've had recently. Like Nugmo is really good. That are the best, and that didn't add any more haze at all, nor any chunks. And a real nice head. This is a good beer. It's a big bitter punch, big body. Yep, it's got a much more bitter punch than Pseudo Sue. Boost of citrus rind, kick of spiciness. They're not lying there. That's mine. I might deserve over a 4.25, maybe close to a 4.5, honestly. I think anyone can brew something that's this close to an Alchemist beer. It's clean, there's no off flavors, and it's not medicinal, it's not too estery. Yeah, this is very good. Go snag this beer, and right now it's ultra fresh. Bye.